Hello everyone! I'm just doing a quick deck profile on Eldlich the Golden Lord deck. And with that, I was going to do a little game show on showing off the deck a bit. But most people have been quitting out if I get this. As soon as this plays on the field, a lot of people quit out for some reason. Mostly because this deck is extremely annoying to play against. So a lot of people will quit out when you play it. It's the random victories. Woohoo! I'm not a big fan of using it, but it's the deck I'm using for right now. Just because I felt like building it and showing it off. And this one actually works out pretty good. So I'll get to showing off the entire deck profile. With this, we only have actually one fusion card that actually matters in the extra deck. Everything else, meh. Doesn't matter. Throw whatever else you want into. But Eldlich, the Mad Golden Lord. It's your only card that you actually need to worry about in your extra deck. Everything else, meh. Alright, on to the actual deck. We only have 5 monsters in this deck, so it'll be pretty easy to follow along with those. 2 Max C's, 1 Ash, and 2 Eldlich, the Golden Lords. And then we'll move on to the magic cards, which we only have 8. 8 magic cards, or spell cards. With spell cards, we have 1 Regeki, 2 Pot of Extra, 2 Eldlich of Black Awakening, which is a summoning card for Eldlich Golden Lord, and 2 Cursed Eldlands, and 1 7 Cities of the Golden Lord land. And then on to our trap cards, which is the main part of this deck. It's all a trap deck, and it's very annoying for the other person. It can be annoying for you too if you get certain cards at the wrong time, but it works out okay. Alright, to Torrential Tribute, destroy all monsters on the field. Which is an annoyance. If you didn't get any monsters that you could play the first turn, well, destroy their monsters too. They don't need them. Compulsory Evacuation Device. Send their cards back to their hand. They love that. Everybody loves that. I know it happened to me a bunch of times. That's the reason I ended up building this deck, just for fun. Alright, Threatening Roar. You got 2 of those. Your opponent can't declare an attack their turn. That's always fun for them. And Elixir of Scarlet Suigin, which is pretty much the same as the spell card, but it's a trap version, so you could bring Eldlich out on your turn. On their turn, which is even funnier. 2 Ice Dragon Prison. Target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to the field. Solemn Judgment. Pay half your life points, and you can negate an activation of a card. Not a great thing to play at the beginning, because then you lose 4,000 life points right away, but yeah, up to you on that one. Like I said, some of these cards are kind of like when you're able to. Alright, 2 Solemn Warning. Similar to Solemn Judgment, just kind of like a worse version. 1 Golden Lord Forever. 1 Imperial Order. Negate spell effects, so all their spell cards do not work. 700 life points a turn while this is on the field. If they figure that out and you have nothing that you can hit them with for their life points, they're just going to wait you out. So be careful with this card. 2 Skill Drain, 1,000 life points from you, but they can't use their monster effects anymore. Kind of nice. Especially if the other person has that other deck I was using. This has killed that other deck a few times, and then they would get this out and destroy my Crooked Cook. Alright, Summoning Limit. 1 summoning limit, so you can only summon 2 monsters per turn. Each player can only control 1 attribute of monster, which is Gozi Match, 1 of those. 2, there can only be 1, which you can only have 1 of each type of monster on your field. This just makes it more annoying for them to play any monsters at all. And then you also have 2 different types of trap monsters. These trap monsters are used for the fusion summoning, which I'll go back to real quick, which is this, 7 Cities of the Golden. What this does is it fuses your trap card monsters after they become monsters, and the way that they become monsters, there's 2 of the Harlequin and 2 Crusaders, and what happens is when it's their turn, you either turn 1 into a monster into defense position to kind of protect your side, and when your Eldlich comes out, and you have one of your traps out as a monster, you can fuse them together to get out your Mad Golden Lord. But it's a pretty good deck. It runs okay. Most people just kind of quit out when they notice it because they don't want to play 40 turns of not being able to do anything. So you can test it out, see it yourself. I'm going to be using it for a little while. I might do a live with it this weekend. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.